Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. It's time for part 2 of our Fixmas series. Alright, we are back. You'll see some cosmetic changes we got going on here. We got some Fixmas stuff to do. So, going back to the MAM, if you remember last episode, we needed to get this upgrade for the Fixmas tree. We need 200 of the gold, 200 of the silver, and then that combo one. Well, the combo one, I actually got the combo one in this calendar. Now, we need to look at the calendar because at the time of this recording, it is the 12th. I have opened all of the ones except for today, so we're going to look at it together. Here it is down in this big red package. Let's see what we get. And we get 30 tree branches. Okay, well, that wasn't a needed gift, but you know, well, thankful all the rest. So some of the items that I did get in the thing on that calendar, I got 2 quantum computers. I did get a gold star, or a wonder star if you will. I got a bunch of bows and I got a bunch of power shards, so that's cool. But what I need is this right here. So there's the ornament bundle that we had to do there. So I'm going to go to the Christmas room and check our containers to see if we can meet that requirement. All right, so we're just looking at the balcony here. You can kind of see we got some ornaments there. So let's check here. Oh, we got plenty of ornaments, so I'm going to take 3 stacks here of the copper ones there, or the goldish ones, if you will. Oh, look at that. We have a whole bunch here too, so we're just going to do the same thing. We only need 500, but, you know, they're in stacks of 2s. So we'll go down there and take care of that in a minute. I did add an additional one here for red ornaments. As you can see, and as a result, I actually started getting a better return on the red ones here. So this one is dedicated directly to the bin. The other one is going straight into here. So it's going straight in to do copper ornaments, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. It was kind of running a little slow, just for me observing over there. I did hook up the snowballs, or I'm sorry, the actual snow right here. So we got a whole bunch of actual snow. I don't have anything being done with this constructor yet because I wasn't sure what the priority would be, but as you can tell, we have more tree branches than we know what to do with, so we're in a good spot there. So let's go downstairs and let's take care of that claim and see what comes next. All right, so we're at the MAM here. Let's see what we got. Oh, I only needed 200. For some reason, I thought I needed 500. Let that go. All right. Oh, look at that.
We're making a list. We're checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's been selling the spice. Fixmas is coming to town.
Oh, Ada, you're such a card. All right, so now we have 3 items here. We have the upgrade 3, but you know, before that, let's look at what the upgrade 2 did. Because last we had was candy canes. Now look at that, we have lights, and we have some ornaments on there too. That's looking very sharp. We'll get an aerial shot of that here a little bit later. All right, so let's check the upgrade requirements. So we need to make the golden star. We happen to have one, so we're in a good place there, but It looks like we need wreaths and we need bundles. Now we didn't really get anything for that. So what do we have here? So we have Fixmas lights as a reward. That sounds cool. And we have pretty much everything we need for that one. So I'll have to go back up and get some red and blues. We also have It's Snowing. And I have all of that too. So while I don't have the multi-ball, so I have to look at the formula for the highly decorated one there. And yeah. Oh, we actually got to do this first because that's one of the rewards is the ornament bundle. So let's I'm gonna go back upstairs and I'm gonna get some red and blue ornaments, and we'll see what happens. All right, so here we go. Let's take care of this first one. All right. So that's good. Now we can make the ornament bundle. So we need to find out what it takes to make that. And we also get power lights. So how does that work? So let's see. So we have this, which is our normal one. Does it mean that all of our stuff now has... It might mean that all of our power lines now have lights on them. That's cool. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I do have 4 trees now total. That's all I'm going to build. You can see I have a pretty good flow here. We're not going for mega structures. But I need to see what I need for this this thing. I don't know if I need a foundry or an assembler. Let me drop an assembler down real quick and see. Yeah, that's what we need for the ornament bundle. And sure enough, we need gold and white to make that. And it takes in 5 a minute. So not too shabby. We don't want to use up all of our ones. Well, I suppose it really wouldn't matter too much. But yeah, so we can put in a few of these, right? Because the smallest line is 60, so if we want to go crazy, we could essentially do that. So we just put like 2 of these or down or something. Now, if you're probably wondering where we're going to put them, well, I added the floor underneath here, which is the same floor as one of my other parts of my iron factory here. So essentially, we can send anything straight down to that floor, and we're good. So we're in a good spot there. So we just have to go up and check that out. And before we do that, over here, we need to make 10 of those multi-ornaments, and then we can unlock this snowing thing. For this, we need that wreath. So you see that we get the wreath as one of the rewards along with the snow dispenser. So we definitely want to accomplish this today. For sure. We have plenty of the snow. We have plenty of the branches. So that should be pretty easy enough. So I'm going to go up to the first floor up there and see what we can do here. All right, so we're here on the first floor. You can see it's pretty much empty. We have this whole side to do anything that we need to do. Now, you can see we have that right there. That's our balcony that looks over our awesome Christmas tree here. And that means that this one and this one are the ones that we use to bring our balls down, the ornaments, if you will. So what I'm going to do is essentially, I'm going to put a couple of regular walls here. And I think I'm going to have those come down here and here. This is just so I want to try to keep the floor, so we can walk around a little bit. So I'm going to just move out to the outer edge here just so I can hook the wheels up so you can see, or you'll see the elevator things. I don't know why I call them wheels. The elevator things. So this conveyor lifts. So I can easily come in, hook up, and boom. And boom. So now we have our stuff right here where we can get to them. And that's that. So we need both of those to go into a couple of these assemblers. Now I've got enough to make, I can make 2 pretty easily. So, whoops. Take that off. So we just need to figure out where we want to put them. I'm thinking maybe right there. I want to be very mindful that, you know, the red and blues are right here. So what I might do, just to make sure, is I'm going to put those in. And I'm going to go ahead and connect those in. That way, in case I need them. Because I might need them for something like wreaths or something like that. So I don't know exactly what we're going to use them for, but I'm sure it'll be used for something. This way we're perfectly set up, and it'll make me a little more at ease, right? So what I might end up doing is moving these down to this farther area here, being mindful that I also have stuff up here. So I'm trying to just make sure that I can accommodate all of the needs here. Actually, you know what? These are priority. Those can take over that overspace down there. So let's see. We'll start it right here. It's nice and right up above it. And we got it in there. So we'll just connect these up. And we'll connect these up. Now it is a little awkward. They're like suspended off the ground. Normally you guys would see me put these stackable poles up to kind of give that impression that they're not really floating. One of the things we could do is we could actually use something like these small concrete pillars, right? You could almost get away with that. If you can find the center, that is. Right? Granted, that's not the center, but you get the idea, nonetheless. All right. So we're going to be making ornaments with these. And now we just need to bring in power. So I need to go to the other side here, where we do have machines running, mostly. I gotta turn the light on so I can see how I can get some light, some power in here. I'm going to put the power things are. I'm going to put it like right here. Let's put a double wall outlet right there. And because it's right there, it'll be easier for me to sort of bring power in right there. All right. Okay, let's put a power pole right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put another one right next to it. I sort of like to put them on their own poles. So there we are. They've already started. I'm going to let this build up inside of here. Okay. For a little bit. This is one of those where unless I need a lot of them, I don't think I'm going to make a bunch of them just because I don't want them using up all of those ornaments. All right, so I have the modular frames. I also brought a MAM over so that way we don't have to keep going downstairs. I just put a bench right there, made it easy. So I want to check something here. Because we're supposed to be able to make those lights, right? Unless I'm missing something here. They're not in there either. Alright, let's check the MAM again while that thing's running over there. So we're supposed to be able to make those Fixmas power lights. I'm not exactly sure where those power lights come from. Unless they are in the assembly and I just didn't see it. Let's put another one out. No, there's nothing here. So these things are obviously not powered up because it's basically it's the electrical, the wire here. So what do we use to make that then? It's not a constructor, it's not an assembler, and it's not a foundry. Is it a smelter? Do we have to smelt these things? No. Man, that's got me a little perplexed here. Surely we don't make them here. No. Because we have our regular cable, so... That's kind of got me a little confused here. All right, let's see if we have the 10 that we need to unlock that thing. Oh yeah, we do. We do indeed. And let's unlock our snow here. Oh, we need to go get the stuff. So let me go upstairs and get the stuff. All right. So I have what I need here. Let's try it. Awesome. Now all we have to do is we have to make wreaths and we have to make more of those bulbs, so that shouldn't be too bad. We've already got the gold star, so we should be able to get to those today. So we have those snow things. Oh, here's where they're at. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense, and they're made with those combo balls, so just so you guys can see how this works, watch this. So I'm gonna turn them off real quick. And we have light. Check it out, that's so cool. I think I can just upgrade that, let me see. You need to hook this to a connection. And they're not going to let me do. They're not going to let me do a regular upgrade. There we go. Now everybody has lights. Awesome. You turn off my internal light. There we go. Look at that. I love it. It looks good. All right. So to make these snow dispensers, we need 2 wreaths and we need candy canes. Okay. So I thought maybe the candy canes would play a role. So I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to set that one up to do candy canes. And then we'll come back down here and work on wreaths. Well, actually, hold on. Before we do that, I need to see what we need to make a wreath because, yeah. Let me see. I'm going to assume it needs to be made in this. It does, and it takes the multi-balls and it takes tree limbs. Perfect. We have plenty of those tree limbs. We'll be bringing down from right there. Can bring them right on in. And yeah, that'll be good. So what we'll probably end up doing here is splitting them off and putting some of them in a container and putting some of them over to make those wreaths. So I'm going to go upstairs and get those candy canes started. All right, I just need to power it up now. So let's do it with fancy lights. There we go. So now we got candy canes going in here, which will end up going in here. They are already mirrored into the wall, so we're good there. So watch some of these kind of come out here. Look at that. Very nice. So since the branches are in here, I'm gonna mirror all three of these down, snow included, because I'm sure we're gonna be able to make some cool stuff with snow later. All right, the sun's shining. I'm gonna put this on the end so I can see which wall is the one I need to worry about. This one right here. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna put in a wall just like that because they're all three next to each other. We're gonna put in the center thing. And I'm gonna hook up the logistics for them. And now we have our goods. So I'm gonna leave this open so we can get some sun in here. And let's take care of these. And then this will be set up for making the wreaths. So it only takes in, 15 here, 6 there. We're not worried too much. This keeps stock in our container, so it's not a bad thing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just make a storage box for this as well. Keep it nice and short distance. All right, now we just need to get some power in here, so we're gonna go back to our Fixmas power deal here. But we need to put a power pole. Actually, we've got a power pole right there. So why don't we just use that one to make a power pole here. And then we can do this. I kind of want to bring this down here. I try not to max out power poles if I can avoid it. So we'll put one there. Then we'll also run the lights down. I don't know if I have enough. I might. Let's see. Yep, still got plenty. We'll run this to the power pole. And run that to there. So that's slowly filling up. We've already got plenty in here. We're going to make some of those. Now, I don't think we need a huge amount of those, do we? Let's check the MAM again. For those, we need 200, so they'll be running for a little while. So, yeah, I mean, we're not going to have a huge output. The only way we do that is if we made a bunch of them. Now, I can front load this with the tree branches, but I don't think we need to. But what I can do is I can overclock this thing. Let's see what it runs at 250%. Now, it does mean that the Fixmas ornament bundle will be depending on that. Because I don't think it's going to output fast enough to keep up. Especially when it's running like that. We're probably looking at 18 per minute, approximately. Let's see. 15 a minute. Okay. That might be manageable. Let's see. What's the output of this? 5. So, no, it's not manageable. I would need to overclock this one. All right, so now we can overclock these. And that should help. I mean, we have plenty of belt speed on this, so it's not going to hurt anything at all. So yeah, there we go. That should help a lot with keeping up. And if worse comes to worse, you know, I can always front load it with some more from there. Well, I mean, that's what, 12 and a half? It's 12 and a half, so let's back this one off by 1. And let's see what that does. That might get us to the 12 and a half. Yeah, so 12. So that's good. So that'll keep it running. We'll get 4 a minute. So, you know, we need 200, so it's going to be a bit before we get those. And let's see what we've got. We have 86, so we need 200. This is going to take a bit. I don't know if we're going to get it by the time this episode's over. You can see we got plenty of ornaments in here now. This thing is just slow. Now I could hook up another one, but I think I would be pushing it, you know, because I've already got this thing maxed out, and granted I have plenty of overhead here, and I could easily do the same thing with this one, because I have, you know, a lot being made here, but I might need these for something else. That's why, only reason why I'm not doing another one. So I think that's just what we're going to do. We're just going to have to leave the episode where it's at, because unless I want to sit here for an hour, I don't know if we want, well, you guys wouldn't have to wait an hour. You don't have to wait like seconds, but we did get our first, our upgrade number 2 there, which is cool. And if we can look back at the MAM here, what that leaves us with is, you know, that will leave us with the giant star, which you can see I have that one already. And, you know, it even shows that I need 400 of those multi-balls too. So, yeah, it's got to run for a while. That'll unlock the last, well, probably the last 3 nodes in this setup. And that's just, you know, where we're going to have to leave it, because we're going to save those for next week's Fixmas as we keep working through all this. Our small scale Fixmas factory here. Well, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Satisfactory content. As soon as we are done with Fixmas, we're going to be really pushing forward in other areas, like trying to get those specialty items for tiers 5 and 6. We definitely have a lot of stuff coming up. And if you haven't checked out my other series, I do have Farming Simulator 22, and I have a new SnowRunner series starting in January. I have a whole bunch of old SnowRunner content on the channel as well. And yeah, with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the factory.